website, we give a lot of information about hormones like estrogen, progesterone, testosterone, thyroid, adrenal function. But I really don't spend much time talking about one of our most important hormones, and that's growth hormone or human growth hormone, which is a hormone that is produced by our pituitary gland. Growth hormone is responsible for a lot of our tissue repair and regeneration, for healing from injury, for building bone density and muscle mass, for improving our basal metabolic rate or our metabolism, improving the integrity of our skin, improving the quality of our sleep, and modulating our circadian pattern. Growth hormone is critically important, and as we age, growth hormone declines. When we were kids, we all had really high levels of growth hormone. Remember when you were younger and you would sleep like a baby at night? That had to do with the amount of growth hormone that your pituitary was making for you in your sleep, which is typically when it's produced. As we age, however, the amount of growth hormone that's made by our pituitary gland declines significantly, and this can result in different symptoms for different people. It's possible to use growth hormone as a medication that's taken either in a under the tongue form or in an injectable form, which is typically how it's given. I've never used actual growth hormone because it's actually highly regulated by the government. It's a controlled substance, and there are only a couple of indications to use it legally. You might have seen bodybuilders that are sort of Arnold Schwarzenegger size, larger than life, with really big muscles and bones and jaw and hands. These are typically bodybuilders that are using growth hormone itself and potentially illegally. There are some risks that we know that are associated with using growth hormone itself. But there's actually a safe and FDA-approved form of improving or increasing our endogenous or our internal growth hormone production by using a peptide called sermorelin. Sermorelin is actually what we call a secretagogue, or an amino acid that improves our own production of another hormone. So, like I said, growth hormone is secreted by the pituitary gland, but it only does so at the indication of a hormone from the hypothalamus called growth hormone releasing hormone. And growth hormone releasing hormone has been made into something called sermorelin, which is almost exactly bioidentical or atom for atom the same as growth hormone releasing hormone. It's actually just missing a couple of amino acids. There's safety in using sermorelin because our pituitary can only secrete so much growth hormone, so it's much safer than using actual growth hormone. There's no toxicity associated with it. It's given in a tiny injection, typically with an insulin needle, right before bedtime. People notice an improvement in the quality of their sleep, of their exercise tolerance. They have improvements in their basal metabolic rate, or speeding up of their metabolism. It's easier for them to lose weight and to build muscle. They notice improvement in their memory and cognition, vitality, their libido. Across the board, people feel better if their growth hormone levels are within an optimal range, which is typically not where they land when we're in our 40s like I am. If you are interested in learning more about growth hormone therapy or sermorelin, you can message me on my Facebook page, or you can check out our website at lindgren.health. Thanks so much.